you think you just left yourself a bit too much work to do, or what's your read on what transpired?
Yeah, absolutely. You can't give a good team that much of a head start. And we tried before half-time. It was really costly in the end, but 18 points, they scored 30 in the first half, I think. I'm proud of the way that we responded. I thought it was a fair contest of footy in the end, and we had some chances to win. Had enough shots at their try line. We just weren't coordinated well enough, and disappointing, but could have went the other way quickly.
They were pretty hot, obviously, in the first half, but what do you think you could have done differently just to stem that 12 points?
Yeah, I thought they just ran a little bit harder than us and fought a little bit harder on the ground. Said that to the team at half-time. I thought their ruck control was better and the way that they transitioned the ball in better spots and building pressure. So, that's a big part of the game. If you've got to get those two things in your favour to win games, and it was tipped heavily in their favour in the first half.
You must have been happy with the way they responded at half-time, though, so did everything else.
Yeah. Very proud of what they were able to do, but very disappointed in not being able to ice those last couple of sets. Like I said, it was just a little bit clunky and unorganised. And they, found a way to stop us, and that's what I guess disappoints me the most.
Bruce, what do you think he's off at the start of that game?
They just ran harder than us and fought harder on the ground, I thought. We responded good in the second half, I thought, and we had chances to ice the game, but
How frustrating, Ruben. Like you must have felt like you had all the momentum there too, with plenty of time left, to not actually finish the job. Like, what do you think? Any regrets, or just what's the frustration level like because of that?
Yeah, obviously it's frustrating, but as I said, we did have plenty of chances, so we just got to look back on those, and next time we're in that situation, get them right, and just can't give good teams, like Toddy said, that much of a head start.
Where do you feel like you are, Todd? Like you obviously had that rough start to the season, but you really turned it around, got on a roll, and you're close tonight, but you've got quite a few home games as well. An opportunity to do something with this?
Yeah, absolutely there's an opportunity. I think we're improving over the past 5 or 6 weeks. The start wasn't good enough tonight. I think we're still running at about 70% of our full potential. I guess we're injury-free again tonight, so we'll roll out the same team next week. Continuity is important. We've got 2 home games before another bye, so big little period for us, I guess.
You found a way, like Tamalolo, like he had a slower start obviously this season because he wasn't, he didn't have a pre-season for a lot of it, but he's that second stint that you must be warmed by what you saw. Yeah,
he's throughout his whole career. I think his second stint's always been impressive. He's playing some good footy for us, and I think the offload a couple of times tonight. To challenge him through the middle, and he can pass the ball. So there's a connection between the middle and the edge. Jace is playing some good footy.
Where do you sort of think the Warriors are at? Like to benchmark yourself against? Like that was an epic game of football.
They're a top 4 team.
Yeah.
You don't win. It's hard to win games in this competition, and hard to win lots of them like they have. So they're a gritty team. They're very direct with the way that and confrontational with the way they play their footy. I think they've got some great athletes, and they've got a young developing spine which has got great upside. So I think Webby's done a great job there.